What's up, guys? It's B Wade. I'm going to walk you through four of my favorite MLB picks for Tuesday's lineup. We fucking crushed it today, y'all. We don't always do this, right? We have bad days here and there. But today, we almost swept our free picks. Michael King gave up his second walk on the last batter that he faced. That's the only one that we missed. So we cashed out our three-man easily, ended up hitting 4 out of the 5 free picks that I gave out. Moving over and looking at VIP for our MLB props, we hit all 4 of them, cashed out both slips. That means we went 8-1 on the props that I gave out today for the MLB. We keep crushing it, y'all. And VIP today we're 2-1 so far. But looking at how our MLB model's been doing in the MLB, we're now 22-13 over the last 7 days. We're up over 7 units. We continue to hit these picks, guys. And this MLB model, look, it's not an anomaly. We did this last summer, right? Throughout MLB season last year. If you were with us, you know we crushed it. We hit something like 65% of our picks all season long. That includes runs where we were hitting 75 to 80%. So, guys, now is the time to jump on board. MLB's rolling. This model's continuing to hit for us. If you want to get in VIP, there's 2 ways to jump in. You can either use code MLB in the checkout. You'll get 80% off, and it'll cost you less than $10 for a week of picks. You'll get all these picks for the next week. The other option is, and a lot of people prefer this one, sign up with one of these apps I tell you about in this video, take a screenshot, send it to me on Instagram, and I will hook you up with a free week of VIP. Both great options. We also do an autographed jersey giveaway every month on this channel as a small way for me to say thank you, guys, show some appreciation, and all you have to do to be entered, also, it's a signed Anthony Edwards jersey. All you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, like this video, drop a comment. That's it. You'll be entered to win that jersey in our raffle at the end of the month. All right, let's start getting into these picks. So I'm going to start out with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Yo, the fact that this is priced at like -119 is crazy. So we're going to start just by looking at how frequently he's been hitting this. He's hit it in now 6 of his last 7 games. He's hit it in 10 of his last 12 games. 70% of the last 20. 80% of his last 10. And then he's going up against Shane Baz, who's actually a solid pitcher. His ERA is a bit high. It's early in the season. That tends to happen sometimes. But he's 500 against him. So 4 hits in 8 at-bats. Love those numbers. His average against righties is not as good as against lefties. It's just a little bit softer, but still 274. Guerrero is not necessarily an average hitter, but he's crushing Shane Baz. He's hit this in 8 out of his last 10 games, 14 out of his last 20 games, a 65% hit rate throughout the season. He also does better at home. He's hit this in 7 of his last 8 home games, 9 of his last 11. Guys, love this pick for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to go over 1.5 at basically even money, right? That means that they're pricing it like he has a 55% chance of going over. When we look at this data, I give him about a 75 to 80% chance of going over. That's where our plus EV lies, right? That's where our positive expected value lies. It's between their pricing of him having about a 55% chance and what I assess through the data I see of him having about a 75 to 80% chance. And so that gap between 55 and 75% is our plus expected value. Now I am going to pair that up with Trey Turner to hit a single. I keep taking this pick because it keeps fucking cashing, y'all. I love these single plays for guys who hit a lot of singles. We took it today. It cashed out for us with Pena, Kybert Ruiz. I think I took 1 or 2 over in VIP as well. But he's hit this in 16 of his last 20 games. It's priced at -130. We look, he's batting .381 against Sonny Gray in 21 at-bats. Now, Sonny Gray's a great pitcher. He's 4-1 this year. His ERA is at 3.5. His whip is almost at an even 1. But Trey Turner's hitting him well in 21 at-bats. That's a lot of at-bats against one pitcher. And to still be batting .381 tells you that he sees his stuff pretty well. And then you see the data right here. He's hit this in 16 of his last 20 games. He's gotten a single. including, I don't even know what this is, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 out of his last 11 games, 90% in his last 10. So, y'all, love Trey Turner to hit a single. The data just continues to scream that there is value here when this is getting priced at minus 130, which is saying that he has about a probably 58 to 60% chance of hitting it, but he's hitting it 90% of the time against a pitcher that he sees well. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 2.8x for this on Sleeper. I use Sleeper every day, guys. I keep telling you about it. I really like Sleeper because they always have the single props up for every player. Sometimes it's hard to find that over a single on other apps, and taking over half a hit is priced way, way worse than over half a single, which is why I love that pick so much. They also give us a bunch of promos. They have great payouts. And when you sign up on Sleeper and use code BWADE, they're going to double your first deposit up to $100 and give you a free pick for that first entry. Take advantage of that stuff, guys, and have Sleeper anyway so that you can tail these over half a single props that I keep taking. And then when you sign up using code BWADE, take that screenshot, send it to me on Instagram, and I'll hook you up with a free week of VIP, and you guys can tail not just the free picks, but all these VIP picks that keep hitting for us as well. And then look, make sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment. You'll be entered to win that signed Anthony Edwards jersey at the end of the month. Let's get into these next two picks. Taking Jonathan Aranda over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And look, he looks kind of streaky when you look at it here, right? He started the year out kind of hot. He was hot in here. He cooled off for a bit. It looks like he's heating up again. And really what this comes down to is how he hits against this competition, right? So we have Jonathan Aranda here, and right off the rip, he bats .342 on the year, which is great. Love to see that. But when we look at how he does against Jose Barrios, he's batting .500 in 8 at-bats, so he's 4 for 8 against him with 2 home runs. So in 8 at-bats, he's hit 2 home runs against Jose Barrios. He also has 2 other hits, and he hits better against righties. He's batting .378 against righties in 90 at-bats. You know, all of these additional like splits look great for him. I love the 2 home runs and 8 at-bats. That gives me a lot of confidence that he's going to get some power behind these hits. And then .378 against righties. He's hit this in 5 out of his last 6 games. I feel really good about Aranda getting over on this. And then we are going to wrap it up with Alec Bohm over half a single. Yo, Trey Turner and Alec Bohm have been my bread and butter lately for over half a single props. They just keep hitting it, like other than a couple random misses. You can see he's hit this in 16 out of the last 20 games. He's hit it now in 8 straight games. Yeah, I mean, and there's only been 1 game in the last 20 where he has a hit that wasn't a single, and it was all the way back here. Since then, any game where he has at least 1 hit, he has at least 1 single. And then when we look at how he hits against Sonny Gray, he's 5 for 11. He's batting .455 against Sonny Gray. I just love that data point for us. So he hits Sonny Gray really well. He's gone over this in 16 out of 20 games, including the last 8 straight games. I don't know what else you could want. He averages more than 1 single a game over the last 20. Lock this one in. You'll see that on the screen here. We're getting 3x for this on Dabble. Guys, Dabble is an app that they're usually going to have some of the best payouts. Their lines vary from what other apps show a lot. Sometimes they're a little higher, but you can also find them a little lower, which is when I decided to take advantage of Dabble. They also are going to have some of the best payouts for the larger entries you put together, right? When you want to put together 5, 6, 7-man lotto type slips, Dabble's going to have the best payouts. They also have one of the coolest sign-up bonuses where when you use code BWADEPICKS, or just use the link down below in the description, they're going to give you $25 for free to play with. There is no deposit required. You just download the app, use code BWADEPICKS, and they put $25 in your account to play with. You don't have to risk anything. It is free money. So if you don't have Dabble yet, take advantage of that. Now that promo is going away soon. They brought it out for the NBA playoffs. They're not going to leave it up forever. So if you don't have Dabble yet, make sure to jump on there and get that promo money before they get rid of that. Look, when you do, sign up. take a screenshot, send it to me on Instagram so that I can hook you up with that free week of VIP after you make a deposit. But guys, I appreciate y'all watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment so you can be entered to win that signed Anthony Edwards jersey. Check out VIP, whether you're using code MLB, whether you're signing up with one of the apps. Join the team. You saw how we did today. We keep eating, and I want to help you guys make money. Have a good day, guys.